go to the gym and I am going to push myself to finish the CrossFit class. And I'm not going to stop until I finish, even though I feel dizzy. And if I vomit, it means that I'm doing good because I'm burning so much fat. Yes. Hi, and welcome to my channel. If you're new to me, I'm Andy. I'm a health coach, and I specialize in something that I call integrative fat loss. And I am here to take you beyond food and exercise. Today's topic is about the mindset that you need to have to get long-lasting results when you are planning to shed a few pounds. So I'm going to start with a question for you. I want you to think, what are your action steps when you are, for example, I don't know, putting on those pants or that dress that you want to wear for your best friend's birthday party, and you're like, oh, too tight. What is going on with me? What is the first thing that you think? I'm going to give you a little help. Well, in my case, it used to be no more sugar. No more sugar until I lose weight. Or no more bread. I used to love bread. Or I'm going to go to the gym and I am going to push myself to finish the CrossFit class. And I'm not going to stop until I finish, even though I feel dizzy. And if I vomit, it means that I'm doing good because I'm burning so much fat. Yes. I'm sorry, but that is so wrong. And I'm going to tell you why that is wrong. Let's start with the food restrictions. Yes, it is true that if we are eating too much sugar, too much refined carbs or ultra-processed food or junk food, yes. But restricting yourself and just going cold feet and say, no more sugar, no more bread, no more carbs, is not going to help you at all. Just think that your metabolism, your body has been working and keeping you alive and functioning with a certain level of glucose in your body. And if you just go disrespectfully, yes, sounds harsh, but it is, disrespectfully restricting food and just telling your organism no more, your organism is not going to react very well. It's going to be very mean and it's going to work against you, not with you. And in regards with exercise, more is not always better. In this case, if you over-exercise, you're going to get high cortisol levels. When we exercise, we are putting upon our body a stress, right? But this is a good stress as long as we practice control exercise and the amount of exercise that is good for your body and is good for you according to your age, to your weight, to your height, and so many other factors that a professional can determine, especially for you and your unique humanity. And if we consider that maybe those pounds that you put upon yourself are a result of a stressful period of time. Maybe you have been with a lot of work, maybe you have been through stressful situations, your cortisol levels may be already chronically high. So if you put another stress on your body, believe me, you're not going to lose a single gram of fat. And everything that you're saying is exactly how I feel and is exactly what I do. What do I have to do things differently and have a different outcome? Well, what I always say to my clients is the mindset to lose weight is not to restrict your food and is not to push yourself beyond what you can humanly possibly do when exercising. So what do you have to do instead? Pay attention to your current state, how you feel, and second, don't judge your motives. Why am I saying this? First, because if you focus only on your food and exercise and you're not considering your current state, you won't understand what happens to you. So it doesn't matter how much sugar you remove, it doesn't matter if you commit yourself not to eat sugar for an entire year, there will be a moment when you're going to try sugar again. And what is going to happen? You're going to go crazy, right? And maybe you can set the goal to go to the gym and over exercise because that's the way to lose fat. There is going to be a point that this is not going to be sustainable. You're not gonna make it. Or what's worst, you can even get sick if you're over exercising. You are causing an imbalance in your metabolism. So what you need to do instead is to pay attention on how you feel. When you make sense of your current state and you say, hey, I am eating a lot of sugar because I have anxiety. I have anxiety eating because I'm nervous. Why am I nervous? Well, I don't know. I have too much work. I'm going through a hard time with my family, with my husband, with my partner, or I am currently sick. I don't know. It could be a million of reasons, but being aware of your current situation is going to make you understand why you are eating so much sugar or maybe so many carbs. And second, don't judge your motives. Why do I say this? I say this for a very specific type of women because I have clients that are very ashamed of losing weight because they tell me, I am very conscious and I'm very aware that I have to love my body the way it is, but I don't want to go out. I don't want to go to restaurants or just hang out with my friends because every time I put something on, I try some clothes on, nothing fits me anymore because I'm like 5 size or 3 size bigger than my current clothes. And they start judging that what they're doing is wrong. We're not going to get into this because there's a lot of emotional things here and we're going to be mixing psychology and body shaming and stuff. But I wanted to mention it to you because it's being a huge deal to some of my clients. They feel ashamed and they feel guilty of wanting to lose weight. And that's why I'm saying don't judge your motives. If you want to, actually, body image tells you, feel good on your own skin. And if you don't feel good on your own skin, with the right guidance, you shouldn't be doing all this, trying to lose fat and trying to get in shape if you want, because you're hating your body. You can do this process with love and with the self-respect that you need to have towards yourself. It is possible. So, what are solutions or ideas to start creating the mindset, this healthy mindset that I want you to have if you want to shed a few pounds? As I said before, number 1 would be acknowledge what is your current emotional state. Number 2, write down how do you want to feel, how do you want to be. And that includes not only I want to look pretty, I want to have thinner thighs, I want to, I don't know, have 60 centimeters of waist. No, please go beyond. And how do you want to feel? Do you want to feel pretty? Do you want to feel lighter? Because yes, when we are overweight, I was 12 kilograms overweight, and you feel heavy. It's hard to go upstairs, to take the stairs, it's just horrible. To walk under the sun when it's too hot, it's a nightmare. So these are the things that I want you to acknowledge how you feel. And how do you want to feel? In this case, it would be, I want to feel lighter. I want to walk and I don't want to feel like I'm suffocating and that I'm lacking of air. All right? Think about that, about your health. How do you want to, if you want to write down, yes, I want to be pretty, that's very valid, but also concentrate in your health. And number 3, sketch a framework to start working toward your goals. And in this framework, you should be considering first that you have to set yourself real goals. For example, if you don't exercise at all, but you heard that joining the CrossFit team is going to be good for you because it's a great way to lose fat, and you have never exercised before, please don't do that. You need to include movement. You need to incorporate movement in your life. And the way to incorporate movement is by doing things that you enjoy. Do you like to walk? Go for a walk. Or do you like to hike? Set some time apart to hike. You also need to understand that progress is measured in months and years and not in days and weeks. And last but not least, You need to understand and always remember that weight loss is about a whole process. You need to consider everything, and that's why I told you before that you need to first stop your cravings, to stop eating whatever it is that you're eating in excess. You need to acknowledge how you're feeling, your current mental and emotional state. And with that, I say goodbye to you right now. And I don't want to go before asking you, what is the mindset that you have? Did you mirror in anything that I just said? Tell me in comments below. And if you like this video and this is very helpful for you, don't forget to click subscribe button so you can be notified of more videos because so much content is coming. And if you want to know more about me, you can follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is Andy Casagrande Coach. I'm the only one with that name on Instagram, so you're going to find me right away. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.